We are the pair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome live here at Watkins, Glen. That's right, we're road coursing here tonight for the NGRL Show Me the Green K&N series here. We're going to do some right turn, left turn, uphill and the downhill. The old state here up in the New York area, Watkins Glen International Speedway. I'm Joe White up here in the booth, and I'm accompanied by Tim McBriar. Tim, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, Joe. How are you, buddy?
Man, doing awesome, and I tell you what, these guys here tonight are about to put on a show here, road course style action here, and it's definitely going to be unique, something different for us. You know, we're used to seeing these guys turn left, man, and go around circles. Tonight, they're going to actually have to turn a little bit right.
We're going to have to watch them there in the bus stop there, Joe. That's what's going to get them, that bus stop.
Well, got a new build, started last week here at iRacing. It's a new build, new car. I want to appreciate everybody out here, man. Definitely tuning in. What's going on? We got a lot of people here from the YouTube side, Facebook Live, Twitch, everyone out there. And yeah, you're right. Actually, I think I had a guy. I think it's Muffin Man, I believe is his name. But yeah, you're right. I didn't have a chance to change the game title on the Twitch side yet, so it does still say the division. My bad, I'll have to change it later on. But either way, we're racing tonight. So Tim, what do you think we're going to expect out of here? I know you was watching practice earlier on.
Joe, we fixing to get surprised tonight. I'm telling you, man, I watched them for 30 minutes, each and every one of them. That bus stop is going to be their problem. And we're going to come away with a different winner tonight.
Probably so. I mean, there's been a lot of great winners. Andrew Nypower looks like he's the man on point on pole tonight so far.
Yep.
So definitely a long way here for their, qualifying. They actually got 4 laps, 15 minutes to get it done because this is a huge track. It takes about a minute and a half to get around here. So actually, they'll be able to do times in actually a little less than that, about 1 minute 16, 1 minute 17.
Joe, I seen that too, and I couldn't believe it. My gosh, I can't do that.
That's fast. I mean, I remember doing a lot here in the GT3 style cars, and we'd do it at like 1 minute 40 some seconds. These cars got a little bit more power, and I see that they're actually able to get around this track a lot faster. I'd say about around 118, 116. But again, want to appreciate, welcome everybody, and old Donald out there on the Facebook side. He's pulling for old Roger Murph. And we talked about this last week, Tim. The guys with the zeros beside their numbers. They're the rookies, so to speak. The new guys out here. And we got a couple of them. You know, you already talked to one with Carl Dobson. We got Roger Murph out there. Brent Briggers, I hope that's how I say it right. And Shane Bursey.
We got a little more this week, haven't we, Joe?
Oh, we do. Oh, yeah, and Derek Robinson. I forgot about him.
Yeah. And I was watching one of them tonight pretty close, and he's slowing down for them turns a little bit, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're about to grid these things up here, so let's go down the gridding order here right fast. On pole tonight, Andrew Nypower putting it out front. Donnie Staubitz right there sitting in second. Rick Rennert, he's starting third. PJ Popham in fourth. Fifth place man, Gavin Martin right there. He's the Twitch sensation there, if you don't know, Tim. But sixth place, David Worrell. Seventh place man, Roger Murph. We were just talking about him. Roy Hyatt in there in eighth place. Carl Dodson sitting ninth. And Brian Littleton rounds out the top 10. We look through the rest of the field here. We got 20 of some bad, fast drivers and some bad, fast cars on a bad, fast road course tonight. About to get set and do things here at NGRL Show Me the Green K&N series. You ready, Tim?
Oh, I'm ready for it, Joe. And I'll tell you something else. We got some bad, fast cars behind, too, you know?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely getting geared up here. Set. So these boys are about to, man, call the pace here tonight. It's going to be interesting to see. One thing we'll get to talk about throughout the race, Tim, brakes. Brakes will be not only tires, and you were talking about the tires and how the cars drive earlier on practice, but brakes. This is a road course. You will definitely have to use those brakes. It's 50 laps here. No full course cautions. No brake inside the race. You got to definitely be mindful of that. They do have 2 fast fixes, But it's going to be very, very hard. What's going on, Paul, out there, man? How you doing? And I will get up with you, by the way, Paul. If I can get my lazy tail out to bed during the day, I will be getting up to with you sometime. I just gotta get my timing right.
Well, we all sleep a little bit late sometimes, Joe.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, I stay up late. That's my problem. I usually stay up all darn night. Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, pace car's going to lead them around a long parade lap here. It's going to lead them around this huge, huge track tonight. And then going to let them loose. They're going to head off into turn one. Turn one's the tricky part here, as you all these guys will be bunched up together going off into that turn one. You got to be very careful, and hopefully everybody just don't slam into each other.
They got some pretty cars out there tonight, Joe.
Yes, they do. Got the Pace Porsche car out there. Kind of runs together as words.
You did that one, I didn't.
Yeah, but there's nice looking actually K&N machines out here. They definitely been storming around this place. Watkins Glen International Speedway here. That's the road course. This is probably one of the most favorite road courses of a lot of guys.
That's right, Joe. Well, I think we're just going to have local cautions only tonight, and that's going to be better.
Yeah, local cautions. Yeah. No full course caution here, so should be interesting to see on that end.
At least that won't stop the whole thing.
Yes, you're right. So it's going to be a good one here as the pace cars bringing them around here to let them go. The first running here. First of this season anyway is running of Watkins Glen International Speedway. That man Andrew Nypower, he's getting set. What goes through your mind real quick, Tim, when you get ready to go on this track?
But he is fast now. I watched him too. He was in the low 116.
I got you.
But buddy, he's smoking that track up, and I believe we're gonna see a good race.
And no doubt about it. Was the pace cars coming out of the final turns here, and these guys have been right there behind them as I want to get a taste of what the road course action is all about here at the NGRL Show Me the Green Series. Pace cars coming out of the last turn, going to duck off on pit road. Let these guys head off down in the first turn there. As here we go, green flags in the air, Watkins Glen style running. As they head off into turn one, they're all stacked up 2-2, but you got to get heavy on the binders going off in that turn number one. If you don't, well, it could be disaster. We already see some cars flying, wrecking them back.
Oh, wow. Already wrecking.
And that was P.J. Popham. And Andrew Nypower, our leader, our pole sitter. Let's go back on the replay because there is no caution. So, Tim, we're going to try to keep up with all this action. Let's watch that one more time as they was heading into turn one. Oh, the 19 checked up. The one got spun. And Andrew Nypower, he just lost it. Our pole sitter just looped it coming out of turn one. And already, wow, it was a pileup in turn one.
Yeah, that started a chain reaction when he lost it.
Yeah, it did. Well, that puts Donnie Staubitz right up front. Our man leading this one. As he's got that 66 machine, he's going to look to lead the first lap here. So a lot of action early on already in this one. As they went through the first turn there. Just hate to see that little bunched up, crunched up machines here already.
Yeah, it's already starting, ain't it? It counts a lot. Joe, do they have a 5-6 tonight?
They have two of them.
Okay.
The bad thing, like we said, is there is no caution, so you got to be very careful when you use that, because when if you go in the pits, you obviously could go a lap down or close to it real easily here.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be really careful, mindful.
I'm telling you, that's a long course when you under caution. I'm glad they ain't got no cautions.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, that's what makes road coursing actually very, very, very fun. Oh, the 12. Trent Drum goes around. And Andrew
right.
Nypower, our pole sitter, again in the back. And boy, Trent Drum, he's just like a ball and a pinball machine back there. The 19 nowhere to go. Well, them cars back there just bouncing off of each other. Ouch.
You know what that's going to do, don't you, Joe?
What's that?
These no cautions going to scatter them out.
They're going to scatter them out. Let's go back on this replay and watch what happened back there. Was just watching it. And Trent Drum he was coming up through the S's. And I think that car just came out from under him. Yeah, he came at the top of the hill there, Tim. And it just looped out. And, man, it closed up the field. This is a narrow track. I mean, it's not a lot of room if these guys get turned around. Oh, the 056. That's Brent. Wow, nowhere to go. And he just destroyed right in the side of the 12 machine.
Oh, wow. And they one went into the pit, too, and he hit the wall in the pit.
Boy, I tell you, action all over this place already.
Yeah,
whew. Well, that's what we kind of expected here, man. Watkins Glen, the man out front, Donnie, he's holding on to this when he heads off through the bus stop there. Look at that second.
And he's using his head, too, Joe.
Yeah, look at that man in second place, Roger Mirth. Well, we got a couple guys out there. That's all. I know Donald out there on the Facebook side. He's like, man, oh, look at that, Roger. He's hanging on in a second.
He sure is.
Yeah, no doubt. Look at David Worrell. He's got the Marvel machine out there.
Oh, yeah.
This track here. Here's the thing about this track, Tim. Obviously, speed is a factor, but being very consistent here, surviving, and just hitting your marks. Pretty much a road race like this is all about you're actually driving the track and driving yourself. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. You are driving the competitors, and you are trying to keep up with them, but you're more so trying to you're driving the track. So it's all about you actually get to come out of here with a good finish. If you just maintain what you're doing and be careful.
That's right. But like you said, you driving this track, you ain't racing the driver beside you.
Right. There you go. A lot of times, every once in a while, you will get in a battle with one, but even when you come up here on a road course, when you go to try to pass somebody, it's not like in the oval where you just try to dive it in, maybe bumper to bumper or whatever. Here in a road course, you got to set that guy up, and it might take you several laps to do it before you can set him up.
Yeah. You definitely got to set them up to get around them.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we got a good battle here. Damian Cox looking on the inside of 51. Oh, the bus stop, not where he wanted to go. Yeah, see, now there's exactly what I was talking about right there, Tim. I don't know if you saw it. The number 8 and the 51 just got together going into the bus stop. That is not. Well, that's textbook on not how to pass here on the road course of Watkins Glen. You do not go on the outside going into the bus stop trying to pass a guy side by side. Not going to happen.
It don't work that way, Joe.
No, it does not, and it's just one of these places, not a passing zone. What you do is you set them up going into the bus stop, and then coming out, you kick them right there, that carousel, but the number 8 was side by side with a 51 and then just went in there and tried to drive it in, and the 51 nowhere to go. They were side by side, actually 57, excuse me, Damon Cox nowhere to go, and got into him, and they both spun.
Well, he overdrove it in there, Joe. That's what happened.
Yeah, so.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, just overdrove it going to the turn, and those guys were side by side, and normally side by side in the bus stop just does not work out too well. It's just one of these tracks where, I don't know, the bus stop's not a place to be door to door at.
I tell you what, Joe, I have driven this track many times, and that bus stop is nasty.
Oh, yes, it is.
That's the only way I can put it. It's nasty.
Well, you got to hit it just right.
Got it. If you don't, it will show you the outside or inside ball.
Yep, absolutely. I'm seeing a battle right here. The 48 of Gavin Martin. He's all over the back end of the 80. Let's watch this battle for a few seconds here as they head to turn number 1. Like you said, what it's done here is let this field get split up. Now, pit stops. One thing that we will see, obviously they'll all be green flag stops because there's no full course cautions. But pit stops be around about 15 laps.
That's right. Carl Dobson's up to 9th now.
Doing good. Newcomer out there, along with Roger Murph.
Yeah. Oh, he moved up some more. He's in 5th now.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. It just does not take long. You just kind of maintain, and there you go. Well, he's in a good battle, though. That's actually a good battle going on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As you see, Justin Revord. Now, watch him in that 24 machine there, Tim. He did the right thing. Set him up in the carousel turn, that long, sweeping right-hand turn. And he went side to side and made that pass right there on him. So, definitely a good setup.
He sure did.
Ooh, David almost lost it in the second to last turn there.
Boy, he sure did. He was way out of whack.
Absolutely. Come out last turn and complete this lap. About 44 to go here tonight. And like I said, about 14, 15 laps is the fuel strategy here.
Baby loud coming down that front stretch, ain't they?
They are. They head out of turn number 1. Still good nose to tail battle here. Got about 4 cars right there. Now, another thing with the road course stuff here, Tim, we might sit here and say, 2, 3, 4 second leads, but in a road course, that's not a lot, because in one turn, you could lose every bit of that.
Yeah, and get behind.
I'm
telling you, I've seen it happen, Joe.
Absolutely.
Don't take long at all.
Well, look right there. David and the 80 of Brian Littleton, they thought better going side by side in that bus stop.
Yeah, I bet they did. I bet he was thinking about it.
Well, it's about the best battle right here, and that's actually for 5th and 6th spot right here. As you see, and behind him, you actually got Gavin Martin trying to work over there Brian Littleton a little bit. So, good little battle going on here between, like the 5th, 6th, and 7th spot.
Yeah, I see that. Gavin Martin and Roy Hyde.
Yeah. Now, go back to what I was saying real quick about the difference between the oval and the roadside is a 2-second lead on a roadside can be gave up in one turn, as opposed to on the oval side, you got 2-second lead. You consider that a pretty substantial lead. So that's the major difference between road racing and actual oval side racing.
When you get on this course right here at Watkins Glen, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, I've seen anything happen on here, Bubba.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that one. Well, Roger Murph right now, he's back in the 3rd. Man on the moves at 24, Justin Revord. He is, he's trying to run down. Now, he's 10 seconds back from the leader. Donnie, well, after that first incident in turn 1, at the beginning of the race, he is just checked out. His lap times, he's definitely a bad fast cat, because he's almost, Tim, he's got like a 9/10 faster, almost a second faster than the second place man.
1:16.399, that's pretty good.
You ain't lying. That's bad fast movement.
Better know it. He's hauling the mail.
That's right. Speaking of mail, maybe he's got your package on board and he's bringing it to you.
Yeah, and he ain't got nobody messing with him.
You didn't catch that, did you, Tim?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I said maybe he's got your package and he's bringing it to you.
I heard that. I need it.
Look, that's what taking him so long. He's had to bring from New York. They had to make a shortcut.
It's hard to believe they couldn't bring Birmingham out to here today. That's pretty bad.
They'll get it there to you.
Yeah. I'm just anxious. Uh-oh. Well,
that 66 looking good up front there right now, ain't it?
He is. 80 just took a ride there.
Oh, you talking about Brian Littleton?
Yeah. He got in the grass.
That's what a lot of these guys, but looks like him and looks like David Worrell's going to actually take that spot away from him, move it up in the 5th here. So we'll watch this battle here just for a few between these two guys, see if they actually try to swap paint again.
Yeah, look at Carl Dodson where he's at now. He's in 4th place.
Man, Carl's moving it on up in the world, ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Nice. Love to see it. Want to appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. We're at live Watkins Glen International Speedway. We're bringing this thing here to you. OSR Network's bringing us YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch. We got quite a few people out here, Tim. We got a couple on the Twitch side, several on the Facebook Live, and several there, man, on the YouTube side. So we got them across the board. All loving the racing going on here at Watkins Glen. A good battle here. Actually, it's for 5th and 6th between David and Brian Littleton.
Yes, it is. And I want to wish everybody good day today, and I'm glad y'all come out here to see us. Sit back and relax, and we're going to give you a good show.
Yeah, no doubt. And plus, Merry Christmas, too. Another week to go, and the Ho-Ho Man visits everybody.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's all the kids. How's that?
There you go. I figured say he don't visit this old man no more.
I still enjoy Christmas, even though to this day, pass rear for position. Brian Littleton goes around David, though, and that's going to bring up Roy Hyatt. Roy's back there in the mix. Don't count him out. He's been able to close it in.
Man, they're trying to get a little hornet nest right there, ain't they?
That is. Looks like David's coming into the pits, though.
There he is.
Yeah, he says, man, I've had enough. I need to come and pit. Give me some tires.
That's right.
And that's about time. What did we started out 50 to go. Well, he's coming in a little bit early. Actually, we had 50 laps here tonight.
Oh, we got one in the wall there. I believe he just glanced it.
That actually was Roy Hyatt.
Yeah.
Boy, he come out of the turn sideways.
Yeah. Brian Wilson is got his stuff together now.
Yeah, and he's got Gavin Martin all over the back end of it.
Yes, he does. Boy, Hyde hit the wall, I believe.
He did, a 00, man, smacked the wall.
Sure
Good old
did.
Gavin, man, what's he running on his car tonight? He's running something out. See, now he's got all the Twitch people out there. He's got all his buddies. They love watching him on Sunday nights in the truck.
I heard that.
Man, no doubt about it.
He got a pretty car.
He does. He got some wild looking dude on the hood of it.
I didn't see that part. I haven't really got down there and looked at it yet.
Hey, got some wild dude. But right now he's trying to shove that thing up underneath O'Brien. Looks like he's coming into the pits also.
He's coming into the pit there, Joe. Let me look and see what he got on the hood of that car.
He got some wild looking Mohegan. Well, you talk about Carl Dobson. He's back out there in 9th place now.
This here is Brian Littleton I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at Carl Dobson. He's out on the track still. He's out in the 8th place spot.
This here, that's Ultra, Michelob Ultra there.
Yep, Brian Littleton. He's the Ultra man.
Yeah. Let's see what Roy looks like. He's got the Prestige. You remember that that show that came on?
Yeah, Roy. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the Prestige Dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to prestige out here.
Yeah.
Trying to be prestigious.
And Roy has got batteries and accessories. Oh, he got a pretty car.
Yes, he does.
Justin, the Mountain Dew man. Donnie Stubit. Well, his car is solid color there, nearly. He ain't got nothing on his hood.
Well, we got a lot of green flag pit stops here so far.
What in the world has Gavin Martin got on his car?
That's what I was saying. What in the world he got on that thing? Hey, that's a wild dude on the hood of it.
Poor thing looks like he's in pain, Joe.
Hey, our leader's on pit road, Donnie. He finally came in and took his pit stop.
What? He ain't got nothing on the hood of that car.
No, he's out there just black and red.
Yeah. Oh, Dotson got that, what in the world's called? He got a skull on his hood.
I know. It's a nice looking page job. We'll do a OSR Network rundown order here in a minute. Let most of the viewers see what they see out there. Right now, Donnie's out front.
Oh, we got the City Chevrolet out there, Dustin Walters.
There you go. We got Donnie out front right now. Justin Reward. He's sitting in second. Justin Walters. So it's the Justin and Justin show. Yeah, if I can get that out right.
That's the car that Cole drove on Days of Thunder right there.
Yeah, I got you.
That's it, City Chevrolet.
Yep. Roger Murph moved back up in the third.
He will when he comes around this time.
Got the 039 machine looking good.
Yeah. Roger's car.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nice looking batteries and accessories. That's a pretty car.
Yeah, no doubt. And he's got a good fan club going out here. Got guys out here cheering him on.
Look at Andrew Nypower, man. That thing looks great. Marquita.
Yeah, and just unfortunate. He put, Andrew put that thing on pole tonight, and then just in turn one, came out of turn one and just looped it around.
Oh.
And the 44 is around going into turn one.
Oh no, Adam! Adam know that.
Oh, hate that.
Yeah.
And what it looks like here, we was talking about earlier on too, Tim. Brake BIOS is another thing that these guys have to keep in mind.
Oh yeah.
That'll upset the rear end of one of these cars.
Yes, it will.
Are you racing?
Oh, I'm not crazy. Take that in.
Are you racing?
Yeah. No, I'm.
No, he ain't racing. Man, look, he's calling the race.
I'm calling the race.
Your box is on your porch.
My box is on your porch. Hey, left it outside. Did you get it?
Nope.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Can I take a minute and go get that box?
Sure, go ahead.
They put it on the stupid porch.
There you go. All right. At least they got it to you.
I'll be right back, brother.
All right.
Oh, tomorrow I'm going to tell them I got to do this.
That good old Tim right there, man. Tim's a trip. We got a good race here, though, going on. Watkins, Glen International Speedway. Well, tell you what, this will be a good time for us to take a commercial break. We'll be right back here, man. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back here from Watkins, Glen. All right, we're back here at the commercial break right quick right there. Back at Watkins Glen International Speedway here for the NGRL Show Me the Green K&N series. These guys are still out here running around this place. Looking good doing it as Donnie Staubitz still out front in that 66. Justin Reward right there in second. Actually, I say that. Roger Mirth right there in second as Justin goes off the track a little bit.
Yeah, but they're not right there behind him, Mojo.
No.
I noticed he's in another zip code.
Man, yeah, Donnie's out here to put a hurt lock on the field. He's way out front. He's got about 21-second lead right now.
Oh, my
Roger Mirth just went around the second place man, Justin Reward. That's what we were talking about a minute ago. How quick things could change here, as it looks like Justin has decided to come into pit road. He's got a lot of damage on that car. He's definitely going to need to get that thing fixed up.
I can tell you what, this 66 right here, Joe, if he keeps that thing clean, he's going to be gone.
Well, we got 32 laps to get it done here. Good battle going on here, though, for third, fourth, and fifth. That's actually Roy Hyatt. Roy took the spot in third, and guess what? Went into turn one and looped and lost it.
I'll be doggone.
Wow. Got the spot, went into turn one, and then just came out of turn one and looped it around.
Folks, that is racing here at Watkins Glen.
Yes, it is.
You
Right here's something you don't want to see.
When you're going to lose that spot, brother.
Oh, you don't want to see this right there. That's just not a move you want to do. Usually doesn't work out well. Oh, they made it stick, boy, side by side through the bus stop.
I remember a race car driver said one time, Joe, he said the best move sometimes is no move at all. And I believe that. Oh, we had one go around right there, too.
No doubt. What's up, Casey? How you doing? Ah, it's all right, man. Matt, he'll get back out here. We know the young gun himself out here. Definitely having a good race here tonight. A good race right now, though. Brian Littleton and Andrew Nypower, our pole sitter, who is trying to get back up to the front after a mishap on the first lap. But he's moving up in the third spot now.
Yeah, Roy Hyde is coming up there, too.
No doubt. Well, what's up, Gina?
Look at Roger Mudd.
Yeah, Roger, man, he's up in second.
Sure heck is.
What's up, Gina? I don't see old Brian Miskell out here this week. He missed this race here tonight, but she's pulling for Roy.
Got a Brian Kaufman.
Yeah, Brian Miskell. I think it's her cousin, if I'm mistaken. She said she's going to pull for Roy Hyatt, the 00 man.
Well, that's the one I got my thing on right now.
Yeah, he's on the back
Roy
end
Hyatt.
of that 80, ain't he?
Sure is.
They come out of the carousel, right-hander right here.
Oh,
The
here he
00's
goes
going on the inside.
He's setting him up.
Oh, he got loose, though, coming out the turn.
He sure did. He got too loose.
I hate to see that.
Oh, man.
Man, he got happy because he was right behind the beer car.
Now, look at David. They're getting close to him, too.
Well, David is he's about 10 seconds behind, maybe about 7 seconds behind this group right now.
All right, there's Roy Hyde and Brian Littleton, ain't it?
Yeah, they're going to turn one.
Okay,
Roy's going to look at Roy.
that.
He dives that thing inside there, takes a spot.
Too
And
high.
he can't hang on to it.
He was hot. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
he was. He had a lot of break in that thing.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
I bet he got more than 65% on there, too, Joe.
Well, he took the spot and was able to hold on to it. He's up in the fourth now. As they come into the bus stop, he's been able to get away from that 80 machine there, Brian Littleton.
Yeah, he's pulling away from him, ain't he?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, Tim, I got to say, man, second week up here in the booth, man, you enjoying, man, the races?
Oh, man, I'm having a ball there, Joe. I always have a ball when I get up in the booth there, buddy.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Carl Dobson said he's out of the race. Hate to hear that, man, because Carl was actually doing pretty good.
No.
Oh, man. Well, we got a couple other drivers that didn't grid up. Gavin Martin, unfortunately, don't know what happened to Gavin, but he's out. Justin Reward is out. Wow. Carl Dobson, Thomas Wagner, and Darrell Robinson. Just to name a few that are out of the race right now.
Good gracious, they was a chain reaction there, wasn't it?
You ain't lying. Must have had an earthquake on the track.
A bee's nest.
Don't kick it. That'll hurt.
If they get in the car, we get Will.
You ain't lying, no doubt. That's a good run so far. Roger Murth, he's sitting right there going through the bus stop in second. He's going to try to get into that lead, but here's the thing. With a 22-second lead, I mean, at this point, really all Donnie has to do is hit his marks, drive the track, don't make any mistakes, and I mean, with no cautions, well, that's pretty much it.
He'll win it. He'll win it, yeah. I want you to look what happened just then.
What's that?
Oh, Roy Hyde went down in the grass, and there come Brian Littleton around him.
Those two guys have been duking it out in the last several laps.
Yeah.
They're having probably one of the best races around here.
They are doing good, man. I've been watching them. They're really a good racers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hate to see it. But Roy, he's still right there in the 5th place spot. Got old Brian Littleton sitting in 4th.
Yep.
And I was thinking, we're actually watching that battle because it's one of the best ones here on the track so far. A lot of guys, man, are split up. Got several guys that are lapped down already here. But these two guys, man, that 80 and the 00, Brian Littleton and Roy Hyatt, and they're mixing it up tooth and nail.
Yeah, look at Andrew Nypower, the 97, but Andrew Nypower, he done back up to 3rd. That's pretty good, Joe.
What's that?
Andrew
Nypower, yeah. I mean, he put it on pole, Tim, tonight, and then in that first turn, I mean, just unfortunately looped it around coming out of turn 1 of the right down the start of the race, and has just not been able to regroup. But hey, he's had a fast car. And you know, here's the thing.
In the car with him go?
Yeah, well, here's the thing too, Tim, is he's got a very fast car. The problem is, like we just said, that 66 has such a huge lead right now. Time running out with 27 laps to go. He's not making up that much time. No caution. Look at Roy Hyatt. Boy, he mowed the grass there, didn't he?
Sure did.
Man, as I tell John Marine, he's out there, man, trimming the hedges.
He's gonna make it look better.
Hey, there you go. Why not? V8 mower.
Yeah.
Well, we should be seeing some other green flag stops. Andrew Nypower comes on pit road. PJ Poppins coming off pit road. So I think in probably the next lap or two, couple laps, we should start seeing everybody making their second stop. Here's the thing, though, with that, they're still not going to be able to make it the entire distance here.
No, they're going to stop one more time.
Absolutely.
After this one, yeah.
Yeah, because that's going to put them still with about 20 laps to go. So he's definitely still going to have to make another pit stop. And it's been an exciting battle to watch on track here between that 80 of Brian Littleton and the 00 of Roy Hyatt. Have definitely made it interesting out here.
Yeah, we got PJ Poppins in there now.
Yeah, he just came off pit road. He's the first car lap down. He's got new tires, though.
Oh, he'll hammer down.
Yeah, he'll be able to get around these guys with the newer tires there here shortly. Try to maybe make up some ground to get back on the lead lap.
Right.
But he needs to set that 80 up right here on this last turn, or going into turn 1. That's another passing spot here on Watkins Glen.
He just now did. Watch him.
Yep. He's got the new tires that should stick.
He's gearing it down too.
Yeah, they're going to turn 1 side to side. He's going to have the tires that should hold. Yeah, he takes that spot easy around. That's just old tires versus new tires there.
Braking. They won't stop with them bad tires on them.
Nah, you definitely got to anticipate. Well, they have Roy Hyatt right there trying to close in on that 80. Let's see if he can get it. Every time he gets around him, then he loses it. The 80 comes right back around him, old Brian Littleton.
Yeah, he gets loose, Joe. I've been watching him when he gets close to him. He starts kind of fishtailing a little bit.
Well, they probably running the car a little bit hard. Maybe needs to back it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
I would say, what do you think? What's your take on it?
I'm saying they need to slow down a little bit and then turn to get it a lot better, because now that new setup they got, Joe, you got to drive that car in there. You can't go in there hard and expect that tail end to hold. It ain't going to hold anymore. That tail end going to come out from under you. That's the way that they set it up now.
Okay. Well, folks, I'll tell you what, Tim, he's definitely got some good insight. He was able to run these cars this past week at the league. He doesn't. Look at that. Brian Littleton, Roy Height bringing on pit road, so they're making a pit stop. But it's always good to have a driver up here with me that can give a good perception of what these cars will do and an idea of what to look for out on the track. So like what you just said, that's some good info to have on what these cars, man, are doing.
Exactly. They had to do something with that rear spoiler back there, or they probably lower or pick the car up a little bit too, Joe, because you got to drive that car now. It ain't going to just slang in there like it used to. That rear end will come out from under you.
Okay. Well, there you go, folks.
Yeah,
not only is Tim the trucking legend, a farming legend out here, the man's a race legend too.
I don't know about that part, but I drive a race car. I put it that way.
Hey, look, we'll just call you Tim the Legend.
Yeah, well, there you go. I get them all on it.
That's it. See, that's what they just renamed it. Tim the Legend. And it'll be done with.
At least I won't have to change my name every time I turn around.
See, man, there you go. I help you out, Tim. I already got you a good catchphrase. Tim the Legend, man. Legendary Tim.
So what? Playing all jokes aside, they won't all of them take that. But I tell you, we're having a good race right here, Joe. These two right here are putting on a good show right here.
It is a very good race so far. Donnie's got this thing under control here at Watkins Glen. Roger Mirth right there in second. Andrew Nypower still sitting in third. Brian Littleton and Roy Hyatt, them two are still glued together like hotcakes here. And look at that, they're battling it out the last turn.
They've been beating and banging on one another for the last 5 laps.
Now, I'm tell you what, man, they're coming into turn one. Roy takes that spot away in the 0. Can he hang on to it? Every time he's went to turn one, he's always, lost it or something. We'll see how far he can hang on to it this time.
He got it so far.
Yes, he does. Heading up the hill through the S's, as he's definitely holding on to it right now. He's got that 80 of Brian Littleton right there. They'll head off to the short chute to the bus stop.
If he holds it in the bus stop, he can keep him behind him.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, yeah, he got it now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was able to move away from him a little bit. Now, like we was talking earlier, though, folks would be like, well, man, looks like Roy Hyatt's just moving away from old Brian Littleton. Yeah, but it only takes one mistake in a turn. And that 80 machine will be right back there on the back end of that 0.
I was going around it. They can do that too, buddy.
Very quickly.
Sure.
And you just saw it right there. Roy Hyatt almost lost it coming out of the turn. As he comes out of the last turn here. Well, I tell you what, it's slick out there. These cars look like they're very, very slick. They're using a lot of brakes, one.
That's what they're having to do. They're breaking it down with the transmission and the brake.
Yeah, because Roy is out there fighting that machine.
Right. He's got some slick tires on that car.
Look, Gina out there pulling for Roy. She's out there talking about, drive that thing. And he definitely is the 0 Roy Hyatt. He's in fourth right now, Tim.
Yeah, but like she said, he got to drive it, though. He ain't gonna...
Well, he's got prestige on the hood of the car. Looking pretty good so far. Let's go on back behind them and see what we got going on. Got Justin Walters there. David Worrell sitting in 7th. PJ Popham in 8th. Brian Kaufman's right there. And, Rick Renner.
Yeah, we got Brett Bridger, and Damon Cox coming up behind them.
Yeah.
There's another rookie right there, Joe. That Brent Bridgers.
Yep, Brent. Yeah. Hey, he's trying to pass the It's like he's trying to hang on to that 19 machine right there.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can to hang on to it.
Yeah, but he's got the throwback to the Earnhardt scheme, the Wrangler.
Yeah, he does. It looks good, don't it?
It does. Wrangler machine out there.
So Odell, he didn't win a championship till he got out of that car, though.
I thought he won one in that one.
I
thought that was one
he
of his
may,
first
may
ones.
have won the first one in that.
I think that was his. I thought he won his first one in that one, then he went to the Good Wrench. I could be
Yeah.
wrong though on it. Somebody I know out in the chat though will probably chime in and let us know. There's a good quiz question for people out there listening. Did Dale Earnhardt Sr. win a title man in the Wrangler car? I say he did. I think that was his first ever title, or one of his first ever titles. And then he went to the Good Wrench machine. So
He did, Joe.
Yeah.
He did.
okay, that's what I was thinking.
I
It was
remember,
just,
he did.
he
I'm sorry.
didn't stay in the Wrangler car very long. What, about
No,
two
he did.
seasons or something?
2 seasons.
About 2 or 3 seasons. He wasn't in it very long. Then he went to the Good Wrench machine.
Well, in his 3rd year, he won a championship.
Yep. Because he was a rookie of the
And,
year at one time. Was it 79, 78?
Yep. I remember Teresa telling him, who out here do you know that's won a championship and 3 times out?
Hey, there you go. I think Jeff Gordon has, hadn't he?
He was the youngest one.
Yeah, but Jeff Gordon, I believe, actually did win a title within the first couple years that he was in the NASCAR.
Yes, he did.
I believe. And again, folks, hey, look, you listen to that there. It's good quiz questions for you. If y'all know the answers to these, let us know up here, man. We're just talking about a great race, great things here in NASCAR. But right now, Donnie Staubach, he's the man in control. 28 seconds out front right now.
What we want to know is when did Jeff Gordon win his first championship?
I'm going to say 94.
That's a good question right there, Joe.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to say 94, I believe it was.
Oh,
I think.
boy. My mind's fogged up on that one.
Yeah, it's 94 to 90, 94, 95. I know it was in that area somewhere.
We'll
I
have
think.
somebody come in there and say it. Surely they will.
No doubt. Well, we got 20 laps left here at Watkins Glen.
Oh, yeah. And what gets me, Joe, is Dale Jr. I thought Dale Jr. was going to follow in his father's footsteps, but he backed out.
You know, it's a tough sport.
It is. I believe he got scared when he got caught up in that wreck in California when he was caught in the car on fire.
I just noticed something. Andrew Nypower's up to second. Roger Murph's back in third. And he's got a lot of damage on that machine. Let's go back on the replay. Did we miss something?
Roger did? Let's look at it. Oh, he does have some damage on that car, don't he? God, the whole front end about gone on it.
Yeah,
What
he
did
did.
What the
I'm
world
going back on the
did he hit?
replay. 1995, Jeff Gordon, first championship.
Okay, 95. We was all wrong. There's 94. Jimmy Johnson, he won 6 championships in a row, Joe. Did you remember that? I believe he's the only one to ever do that.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm trying to go back on this replay, see what happened to old Roger Murph here. I think it happened in turn 1.
What lap was it?
Good question.
30.
All right, he's going back. He just locks it up going into turn 1, and that thing just keeps going straight.
I'm watching him now in the car right now. He must have done it right down the road.
Yep, he just lost it coming out of turn 1, just smacked the wall.
He was like a rocket ship before he hit that wall, wasn't he? Back up front.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, John Boyd out there says won a title with Bud Moore, Dale Earnhardt. He did.
Yes, he did.
In the 15. Then with went back to Childress, and the Wrangler was a sponsor on a Moore car. But I believe he still won with the Wrangler car before he switched to Goodwrench. So, yeah. But 1995, I knew it was around that area when Jeff Gordon first won his title. And I believe Jeff Gordon started racing in he got NASCAR Cup Series around 92, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in that area.
He was the youngest one to ever win a championship, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, it's a good history, as y'all can tell. Obviously, tell my age. Me and Tim both.
Like they didn't know it.
Look, hey, folks, you know, a lot of people say, Joe, you don't analyze a lot. Well, I've kept up with NASCAR. I know a little bit about the history of them. We got some pit stops going on here. We said we'd have to have it. 17 to go. Roy Hyatt makes his stop. Is that a little still early, though, for him?
30. Oh, yeah. What are he doing going in that early?
Let's have to see what happens here. Old Roy is coming out of the pits, that 00. We'll see, man, if that pit stop man holds up there for him.
Well, he ain't going to go no lap down, that's for sure. Oh, Andrew's right there again, ain't he?
No doubt. Andrew Nypower moved it back up in the second.
Yep.
Roger Murph still in third. Brian Littleton there in fourth. PJ Popham, first man lap down. He's sitting in fifth place spot right now. Brian Kaufman, sixth. Roy Hyatt back in seventh. David Worrell, eighth. Justin Walters, ninth. And Rick Renner, how's at the top 10.
Yeah.
Good race here, though, man, so far. Watkins Glen International Speedway here. That's right. It's the road course. These guys, man, are doing left turn, right turn, up hills, down hills.
Oh.
Every other hill they could come up with.
Who was that he just passed there?
Who's that?
What's that number there? That orange one.
Which one?
One that Brian Littleton just passed. Not Brian, but Roy Hyde.
Roy Hyde? Let's see. Probably a lap down car because...
Brian Kaufman.
Oh, Brian Kaufman.
Yeah. Oh, Roy's first one, no. Wait a minute.
PJ Popham first one lap down.
Yeah, one lap down, yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. You get a lap down on this track, it's rough.
Well, there's no cautions. There's no way to really make it back unless you're just right there behind the leader and he's making his green flag pit stop. It's about the only way to get it done.
That's
or
right.
you just pretty much muscle that thing back to the front and get around him.
Yep. The only way.
Man. Well, I'm going to tell you, though, with the lead that Donnie has right now, he's already made 2 pit stops. He definitely has to make 1 more before this one's over with because you're going to have to make at least 3. I just don't see him making this race on 2. That's 25 each, you know.
I believe he's going to win it by a good margin.
Well, and what I'm saying is basically with the lead he has at a 33-second lead right now, I mean, he just has to hit his marks, make everything, don't make any mistakes, don't tear that car up to where it has to be towed or anything like that. And, you know, these guys that are lap down, well, the thing about it is it's going to be very, very hard for them to get their lap back or get near him because Andrew Nypower in second spot, 33 seconds behind. Well, actually, as we say that, though, well, Roger Murph, he takes that spot away from him, so they're back there battling.
I heard that.
Well, I think Andrew just went in the pits.
Tell you what, Donnie Stubitz, he likes that when they get back there and get racing.
Yeah. Well, Andrew went into the pits for some reason.
Uh-oh. That's not time. Had to put Roger Muff back up there now.
Yeah, Roger Muff back in second spot. Danny Stallbitz right there in first. Got Brian Littleton, man, sitting in third. Andrew Nypower falls back to fourth here. PJ Popham's up into fifth. Roy Hyatt, he's still in the mix there in sixth place. So very, very good race so far these guys are putting on.
Yeah, but his second place car is still 43 seconds back.
Ain't no doubt.
That's a long way. That's about almost a lap.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. Good run right now, though.
Yeah, well, we've seen them settle down just a little bit, Joe. They figured these turns out. Look at that. Oh, Brian's going around him. Not Brian.
Roger Mertz on pit road.
That's Roy Hyde there.
Roger's on pit road and he's dragging a cone down with him.
Uh-oh. He got a penalty for that.
Yeah, he's got one of the cones. He said, I'm bringing it to pit road with me.
He'll get a penalty for that.
They do that on iRacing?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, did you hear we ain't got no more fast fixes?
There you go.
And we doing better, too.
Absolutely.
First race at Kentucky, I think it was Kentucky, no caution.
Oh, okay.
Dang, that's what we've been needing to do right there.
Yeah, I like some of the other leagues have no fast fixes here. At least they give them two here. It's a road course. You never know what happens here, and so it's kind of generous to do that. And yeah, no penalty. Yeah, there's no penalty on iRacing for the cone there. Hey, you can drag it down pit road. Huh?
They're supposed to be if you hit it going into the pit.
He didn't get one.
Didn't?
Nah.
Thought they did.
Nah, I think on iRacing you don't get one. You're good. Maybe in real life I think they might give you one if you hit the cone.
Oh yeah, I know they do in real life.
Yeah, if you clip that cone, it's bad. Well, we got about 13 to go here. Donnie Staubach still out front, 27 seconds. Brian Littleton there in second. Andrew Nypower up to third. Roger Mertz back out in fourth there. Roy Hyatt sitting in fifth. So these guys, man, are trying to do everything they can to just hang on to this one and finish it on out here at Watkins Glen.
PJ got his out back. Joe.
PJ did. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Roy Hyde got his out back too.
And you know, PJ could actually
he did.
Could actually close in a little bit there. Maybe, hopefully, maybe run down old Roy Hyatt. I don't know if he's got enough time. He's quite a bit of ways back.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what's been a good one. Donnie has yet to, well, he got the lead early on. He's led 38 laps so far, and he's just not let loose, man, the whole entire time.
Well, I've been doggone.
What's that?
PJ Poppins done went a lap down again.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know how he did that.
Crazy.
I'm telling you. He turned something else.
Yes, they are.
Lord, I got a lot of stuff in front of me, Joe, when I get off of here. I got to do some tearing down and some building, buddy.
There you go. Don't tear the house down, though.
Oh, no. When I get this back thing back here down, I'll put my new one up.
There you go.
Don't have to hammer.
Well, we're going to, I'm going to ride around here. I'm going to do a ride along here with our leader as he comes around here for this lap and show these guys, man, what it's about. So give them an idea, man. Let's, I'm going to give them a ride around here, Tim, right fast on this lap here. So ride along with Donnie Staubach. He crosses the line. He's up in the fourth gear right now. He heads off into turn one. Heavy on the binders right there as he takes that right-hander going into turn number one. Down in the second gear as he heads to the gears. He's going to hit third and let off the gas just a little bit. Let it coast up the hill through the Essence right now as he comes to the top of the hill here real quick. As he comes to the top, you got to be really finessed on the gas and the throttle and whatnot, but you're going it back into fourth as you head down the short chute right now. Head to the bus stop, but you're going to have to bring it down. Third gear, second gear, let it coast in there. Kind of let it glide. You got a right-hander, left-hander, then out to the outside of it, right to the right. Heading into the carousel where you just very little throttle right now as you go through that hard, long, sweeping right-hander. You let that car get straightened up, hammer to the gas, right through the gears again, up into third, hits fourth, as he's got another little small straightaway right now. He's going to go a little short, little left-hander here, back to third, back. He goes down to second. Lets it glide out of the turn, get straight again. That's a big thing here as he comes in the last turn to complete this lap here. As we come across the line, he's in second gear there. Lets our car get straight before he gets on the gas. Very important in road racing. He crosses the line. Well, folks, that's your OSR Network right along here with the winner. Or not the winner. Well, I don't want to say winner really quick, but right along here with the leader. And just to show you what it's like, man, to take a lap around Watkins Glen.
And Joe, while you were doing that, Brian Littleton took Roy Hyde's place.
All right. Well, them two are back at it again, huh?
Yeah, he did get him.
All right. Well, they're going out of the bus stop, so we'll see, man, if they actually they're close enough to one another that they actually might be able to battle one another once again.
Yep.
Well, we got 10 to go here. Been a good one.
Oh, yes, it's been a great one. Got Brian Littleton blinking a little bit there.
Yeah, he's been blinking all race long. Hate to see that on his end, though.
That ain't good.
No, it ain't never good when you're out there blinking.
No.
Looks like Roy Hyde's coming into the pit.
He sure is.
Well, you know we ain't done yet. That's right. The blimpy cam. Well, bring out the blimpy. We got to get the blimpy cam out. And I know Tim loves the blimpy cam because it gets to hang out the window.
Getting in that thing blip cam. I fell out of that thing one night.
He gets to hang out the window. But the blimpy cam. Everybody
here
loves
we go,
blimpy.
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lord, that high.
Well, the blimpy cam gives you a good representation of, shows you what the facility looks like and how far apart these guys are. And then who just don't love the blimpy cam, except Tim. He likes to try to jump out the blimpy cam. I don't understand.
Well, I'm holding to this rope now.
Oh, I got you. All right. He said he's going to stay in the booth this time. Well, it's been a very good race so far, though.
Man. They raced pretty hard right here.
Yeah, but it's a good race so far.
Yes, it is.
Look at that, PJ Popham and Roy Hyde.
Done got up on him, buddy.
Wow.
PJ caught him, but he's still a lap down, though, Joe.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
Yeah,
actually, Roy Hyde's a lap down.
I'm getting out of this blimp.
Yeah, got the blimp before you fall out that thing.
I believe I'm going to get in a helicopter. That's a lot better.
There you go.
A lot stabler. Oh, Roy's hitting his marks.
He is. Yep. We got 8 to go.
He's eating them marks up.
Yeah, Roy's doing good. Just looks like he's just really loose coming out of the turns here. Just can't quite get a handle on that machine.
Right.
Now he's heading off into turn 1. He might have a little bit too much rear brake in it.
He's getting over on his marks, though. He's just a little bit fast in his turn.
Yeah, we're going to see if that number 80 machine, though, can run down. I don't think he's got enough time to run down Roger Mirth. Just pretty much, these guys are pretty all spread out right here.
Done got 50 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
Back up here at front, this fella right here is in another zip code.
Well, he just took it to a different universe, huh?
Yeah, yes, he did.
He got out front, and he has definitely not looked back ever since. That old Donnie.
Because he ain't got nothing on his car yet, has he?
No, and he's looking clean out there right now.
Oh yeah, here he comes down by the flag stand.
Absolutely. He comes across the line. Gonna be 7 to go. He just got to hit his marks and just maintain.
And he ain't having a rush or nothing, Joe.
No, he's not in a hurry out there. Definitely going to be very easy. Just got to let that thing glide going across here.
He got to realize he can't go on them curves too fast or he'll lose it.
No, sir.
Well, Joe, what do you think about the race tonight?
It's been a very good one. I like road course racing because they consider it a gentleman style racing. And you see here that it's all about you battling the track. It's you versus the race surface. Not so much, I don't want to take away that guys don't battle on here. You're not racing other competitors, but a lot of it is you're battling the race surface, and you're trying to basically win here and see how well you can do lap after lap. I like the kind of racing. It's different. Some people, man, come out here and go, well, man, these guys ain't done nothing but split up and boring and et cetera, et cetera. You've got to appreciate what has to be done out here in road course racing to understand, you know, what these guys are going through lap after lap.
They are going through a lot of pressure, Joe.
Yes, I mean, you've got to hit the marks through the gears, through your braking points. Everything has to be right, because one little slip up, you know, yeah, we sit here and talk about Donnie having a 36-second lead over Andrew. Thing about that, Tim, is, hey, it would take him blowing the motor one time in turn one, and guess what? Him having to tow it. Well, if he had to do that, guess what would happen? He'd lose that lead.
Yes, sir.
So there's where I say the concentration has to be at an utmost high level when you're dealing with these circumstances on a road course track.
That's right.
And then where it gets even more is, like we said, when you do throw in that added bonus or added pressure of somebody being right there racing on your back deck lid or trying to pass you lap after lap, that just adds on to all the other stress that these guys have to put up with.
Oh, yeah, they have to worry about them, where they going to go and what kind of moves they going to make.
Right, there you go. We got a good run here. Brian Littleton looking on the inside, the 8 machine of Brian Kaufman right there. He makes that pass going into turn one. I guess that's new tires versus old tires right there.
Brian and Brian.
Brian and Brian. Brian and Brian show.
Yep. I'm still watching Danny Stubitz. He is just in la-la land right now, man. he's run a fine race, been able to hit all his marks out here, lap after lap, you know, and that's what it takes. You know, this is what I call skilled style driving. I don't take anything away from oval or anything like that, but this is where your skill really comes into play. Can you hit this place lap after lap, smooth, and all that? Well, Joe, this guy right here was lucky to be behind P.J. Popham when he done what he did.
Yeah.
That's where he took over, and that's where he's been.
Yeah, and you know, Donnie wasn't up there. Actually, let's just give you an idea, folks, of he actually started second. So he was right there with Andrew battling. Andrew got a good jump at the beginning of the race, who started on pole. But he came out of turn one and looped it. Donnie, ever since then, has just not looked back and has just taken control of this. So now, Andrew Nypower has been able to battle it back and move that car back up to second spot. But he's just so far back, not a lot he could do here without, you know, with the full course cautions. Roger Mirth, who actually is another one, started 7th, and he's sitting right there in 3rd. He's looking like if everything continues the way it's continuing, he'll come out of here with a good finish.
Yes, he will. But
I know Donald out there in the chat, well, he's up there definitely loving every minute of this.
I believe we're looking at the winner, though, Joe.
Yeah, it's going to be, like I say, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing.
I'm going to step away just for a second, okay?
All right, don't fall down.
I ain't. Hope not. Go back, Lou.
All right, well, about 3 laps to go here, folks. As the man crosses the line. It's been a good one so far. He's coming out of the last turn here. Gonna make it 3 to go. It's time by for that man Donnie in the 66 machine. He's looked very good all race long, and he's definitely he's up front. He's got the car right now. He passes the machine there. Wow, good looking run so far. That 66, he's heading up the hill right here. Donnie, like I say, with 3 to go. Andrew Power looking there in second spot. Roger Mirth, he's back there in third. Brian Littleton hanging on into fourth. PJ Popham right there in fifth. Roy Hyde sitting in sixth. Yeah, Steve, no doubt about it. Roger's in a good position for third.
Man, I turned around and my foot slid. I said, oh no. I thought I done hit the floor.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, that would hurt.
Hurt me too.
Yeah, it would. I'm telling you, I hit the floor in there one night when I was sick.
Yeah, I've done it before when I was younger.
I was sicker than a mule that night.
Ouch. Well, we got 3 to go, Tim.
All right, we got a good one.
Yes, we do. 3 to go. You got your top 4 guys still in the lead lap here. You got Donnie, who's out front. Andrew Power in second. Roger Mirth there in third. Brian Littleton fourth. PJ Popham sitting in fifth.
Lap down.
We got 2 to go now.
Yep. Next time around be the white flag. I guarantee you that guy right there is happy.
Yeah, if he just knows he just got to hit his marks and be patient.
He still got 2 laps to go. And Power's coming.
Yeah, Power's about 40 seconds back. Actually doing some pretty good lap times. Roger Mirth right now is one of the fastest on the track. Just going to run out of time.
Way out of time on him.
Very good run so far between these guys.
Exactly. I'm surprised there's that many laps down, too.
No doubt about it. Well, Donnie's putting them up, knocking them down all lap long. He's coming out of the last turn. He's going to do this, complete this last lap here as he comes across the line. One more time. I tell you what, we're going to ride along with him for the last time and the final time. Our leader, Donnie Staubitz, out front.
He gets a flag.
He actually's got. He's on the last lap now, coming up through the S's, up the hill. We're riding along with him just to show these folks, man, what it looks like to ride in the cockpit here with one of these guys, and as he comes into the bus stop here for the final time tonight.
Got a loud car right in front of him too.
He does. He don't really have to push the issue to try to pass that car. He can pretty much just hang back there, let it go. Look at him work that wheel, man, as he heads into the carousel coming out of the bus stop.
Yeah, he don't want to make no mistake and get around that lap down car and get in trouble.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much just going to be content to ride behind him. He understands got a huge lead, don't want to mess anything up. Coming around the second to last turn here. He'll take the final turn. This time by for tonight, Watkins Glen for the NGRL Show Me the Green K&N Series. Donnie Staubitz comes out of turn, the last turn, come across the line, and he will take the checkered flag and the win here tonight at Watkins Glen. What a race. Wow.
I believe they had Power in the wrong position, something.
He's in second.
Yeah, but look up there how far he was back, and he was right behind him.
Well, it's 41 seconds and only a minute 18 lap.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's 40-some seconds. He was almost 3/4 of a lap back. Well, that's your man winner tonight here at Watkins Glen, the 66 machine. And looks like Roger Mirth's going to bring this thing home in second or third. Andrew Power is going to be the man right there in second. And we're going to see if we see any of these guys up here in the team suite, maybe getting a talk in with them.
Ain't nobody in there, are they?
I don't see him. Well, hey, look. Either way, we know the winner's there. We'll give him a few minutes here. I'll bring up the real quick. I'll bring up the race results here. Now that man right there, the 66 of Donnie Staubitz, bringing it out front. Andrew Power in second. Roger Mirth third. Brian Littleton in fourth. BJ Popham rounds out the top 5 there. Let's look at the rest of this field. I mean, it was a good race here. It's awesome road course running out here tonight.
Oh, yeah. It just, it got split up there. They want the 4 cars on the same route.
Absolutely.
Hard to believe, man.
Well, just one of them races where guys get spread out and everything gets spread out here. It's just one of them deals. Well, Tim,
Yes,
got any
sir.
final words on this race?
I'm telling you, I told you what would happen if they didn't slow down in them turns. And that bus stop did get some of them.
Yeah,
But
it did.
It did eventually slow them down. That man right there, I knew if he didn't mess up, he was going to be the winner because he was in the next zip code. That's the way we put it anyway. And there was some good racing tonight, Joe, and I enjoyed it. I appreciate you pulling me down with you and let me help you. And I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Warrior, Alabama. And you too, Joe, you and your wife and kids.
Well, looks like we got our 3rd place man, Roger Murph. You want to get a talk with him?
That'd be all right if you want to. Go ahead and talk to him. Go ahead and talk to him, Joe.
All right. Roger Murph, Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. Go ahead.
Well, I tell you what, you pulled this thing off. You held on to it there in 3rd spot. Good run for you. What you think about this track tonight?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, this track's one of my favorites, actually. It's always been one of my favorites on Sims. You know, I thought I had a good car, but Donnie was just in a whole nother area code.
Well, he got out front, and he just would not let the stranglehold go right there. Unfortunately, Andrew just was a huge pile up there on that first lap right there in the first turn. I couldn't see. Did you make it through all that?
Luckily, I actually made that through unscathed. I was watching that from the back. I thought we were going to be good there at first, but somebody just ended up hitting the curb.
Yeah, they did, and then Andrew just lost it coming out of the turn 1. Hate to see it, but hey, he was able to bounce back, get up to 3rd there. Got a good crowd out here, man, rooting you on out there. Good finish, and for you here at Watkins Glen, you got anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my fan club out there. I see them blowing up the chat out there. It's a good thing they're out there representing. I'd like to also thank all the admins out here. They put on a great league. I really look forward to coming to run with them on Friday nights. Unfortunately, my schedule doesn't allow me to really come out and run with them any other time, so I'd like to thank them and everybody we run with. Good crew.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely a good run here tonight at Watkins Glen. Well, hey, good finish there. Good bringing it home here in 3rd place there, Roger Murphy.
Way to go, Roger.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good week.
You're welcome, buddy.
All right, Tim. Well, like we said, that's the man right there, Roger Murphy. Definitely get a good one. Well, folks, it was an awesome race here at Watkins Glen International Speedway for the NGRL. Show me the green. That man right there, the 66 of Donnie Stallbich, definitely, man, pulled off the victory here tonight. Well, until then, well, we'll see you in the next couple days here at OSR Network. Everyone, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you again and have a good night.